Fortnite OG, one of the most biggest anticipated modes of all time. But there are much things that need to change. So today we're going over everything that needs to change in my opinion. Big shout out to Chugachug for the info and the inspiration of the video, and make sure to check him out for more in depth everything that has to change. And a shout out to LDJax on Twitter for providing me with sources and information. Let's go over what we're gonna discuss in this video. We're gonna discuss bots, grass and inaccuracies, all that kind of stuff. So not the small things like weapon models that need to change because they're not accurate. If you want all of those things, then you need to check out the video of Chugachug. I will leave a link in the description down below. But what I want to discuss are the more bigger things. First on the list is the grass problem. Many people talked about it on Twitter, on YouTube, everything. But the grass is a real problem, in my opinion. Not the biggest, but it has something to it that just doesn't feel OG. Because it is the chapter 5 grass and it's just not accurate. It's way taller than it needs to be. It's not, sometimes just it is gray because it's on the road. Sometimes it's just not even there. Or sometimes it just doesn't look great. So they need to do a change there. So what I hear people talk about is that the reload grass is actually something from chapter 1 or 2, I don't really know, but it would be way better if they used that grass. And I agree, the grass is way shorter, it fits the vibe more, and overall it's just a better fit. Epic acknowledged that they were gonna fix it in many posts. Even in January they said they were gonna fix it, but no changes made. So hopefully we get it in season 4. If not, then I think we need to live with it. The next issue that we have is a big one. People are not happy about it, and I agree again with them. It's bots. Bots weren't in the game at the beginning of the OG game mode. They said that they even said in the trailer and the post, no bots. But later on they just started adding bots. And more bots. And more bots. They took them out a little. But they brought them back with even more bots. And that needs to change. Because bots in OG just doesn't belong there. It doesn't. If we want a true OG experience, what most people want, then bots shouldn't be there. And I get it, yeah, I know, there are not that much players that are playing it, but that's also the reason why you should remove bots, because that's why people are not playing. So I don't get it. While you add bots, you're only getting the player count lower and lower with that. And that's not what they want. So if you just remove bots or just tone them down a bunch, because there's so much. I think the highest now is 92 bots that can be in your match, so that would only leave 8 real players in your match. And it's just, I mean, what the, it just doesn't belong there. 8 players in a match is not many. I think we can all count that's not many. But yeah, it's just not going well with bots, let's just say. The next thing I want to address, I don't know if it's been said, I can't remember if Chugachug also mentioned it in his video, but the zipline and rifts, they shouldn't be in build mode if I'm correct. And that really bothers me or something, I don't know why. Could be just me, I don't know, rifts, ziplines, they don't belong in OG. Look, in zero mode, I get it, it wasn't a map for zero build, so I get that it's in zero build, but why is it in build mode? It was just there, and they never said something about it. So is it a bug? Is it something that's gonna stay in there? I don't know, but I really hope that they get rid of those things in build mode. And yeah, the rifts weren't even introduced to Fortnite till, I don't know, season 4, 5? So that's something that shouldn't even be in there, because it wasn't even announced back then. But yeah, that just sticks with me. I'm a story guy, so that's why probably. But they just don't belong here, and they need to take them out. The next topic that I have, it's just a mix for me. 50-50, I want it and I want it not. It's the movement. Look, okay, before you click off the video, I get it, movement, big topic. I'm not gonna judge anyone here, but I'm just gonna give my opinion and what you could do. Because taking the new mechanics out, like sprinting, mantling, that's a no-go. We all got used to it, and I think removing that would just feel so weird. And I think people, yeah, I don't think people understand that. So, what could you do with the movement? Well, I really think it's one thing that you can do, and that's the old animation. We have it for sprinting and sliding and everything, because that was introduced in chapter 3, I think. So that was back when we had the old movement. So why not bring the animations back and not taking out the new mechanics? That would be, in my opinion, the best solution here. But yeah, that's just me. Let me know in the comments down below what you think they should do about the movement. But yeah, let's go on to the next topic. Next one, what I want to talk about, inaccuracies. Look, that's not the biggest thing that's on the list. I said it was only the big things. But some things such as they're not right. And we already talked about the grass, that's not right, but also things like just trees, bushes clipping through the map a little, or just random holes that are there, or the mountain beside Salty Springs and Dusty Divot, that mountain there is not even the right color. Moisty Mire doesn't have the right color at their little mountains. I think that one, actually I don't know for sure, but I thought it was a different color. Yeah, my idea was to show you some of the inaccuracies, but yeah, my game is updating. So I'm just gonna put some pictures for you. Could just be me, but yeah, something small, but I think it would make the game mode a little bit better. Just a little, maybe not much, but just a little. And then you also have the inaccuracies with some weapon models still and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna dive too deep into that in this video. As I said, if you want to go in a full deep dive into all those things, check out Jugachuk's video, because he dives into all of it. So yeah, that's really what I wanted to say today. Just my opinion on all the things OG could do better and improve in their game mode. If you want more videos like this, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.